For my presentation, I reviewed the book Branding and Interior Design, Visibility and Business Strategy for Interior Designers. I chose this book because I am an interior design major at OCC and felt that it would be very applicable to my chosen career. Branding and Interior Design is a guide covering a wide range of business topics that are pertinent for emerging interior designers. The book is authored by Kuhteubl, an interior designer turned consultant who has helped other designers fine-tune their own businesses. Kuhteubl distilled these same teachings into a well-organized, useful guide for anyone trying to build an interior design business. The book covers a wide variety of topics, including visibility, branding, planning, choosing the right clientele, marketing, and legal aspects of business. For my presentation, I'm going to focus on the key takeaways from this book and how this book relates to the text from our class. The number one key takeaway was don't be afraid to develop your own style and aesthetic. This concept is covered heavily in Chapter 2 of Kuhteubl's book. In it, she says that clients hire you for your vision, not just to have you agree with everything they pick. Too often, designers try to become known for being flexible and for being open to any sort of design that their client wants. Instead of coming up with their own style and flair, they default to others. A common misconception amongst designers is that they should be everything for everyone. This is something that often leads to issues and does not distinguish designers from their peers. Kuhteubl states that designers hone in on their own personal brand and determine how their style and aesthetic differ from other designers. Truly successful designers reveal themselves in their designs and create designs that are reflective of their tastes as designers. A successful designer will deliver value to their customers through what they can offer them through their personal vision for a space. This topic is covered in Chapter 4 of our text, which discusses business plans. According to the Beringer Ireland business model, a company at the very least needs to deliver value to its shareholders. In her book, Kuhteubl reminds designers that all they have to offer potential clients is their own vision for an interior space. Their unique style and aesthetic are what deliver value to their clients. My second key takeaway from this book is to develop a visibility strategy with action-driven steps. A visibility strategy details how you want your business to run and what you want your business to be known for. It does not just explain your business and what you do, but why you do it and what value you are bringing to your clients. This topic is also covered in Chapter 4 in our text. A visibility strategy is very similar to a business plan in that it describes how you will create, deliver, and capture your value for your shareholders. For an interior designer, their shareholders are their clients. Kuhteubl advises that you have a written, action-based plan in place to help kickstart this process. My third takeaway is to determine who your ideal client is and what drives them to hire a designer. One of Kuhteubl's key messages is to be selective about the clients that you select to partner with for design projects. She essentially reminds us that you can't please everybody and that trying to do so will result in the inability to please anybody. Clients are more likely to pay for your services if your designs and aesthetic resonate with them on a deeply personal level. Kuhteubl claims that while demographics are important in determining your ideal client, it is equally important to choose clients based on their attributes and what has motivated them to change their home. Sharing values with your client will ultimately help them connect with you and trust you throughout the design process. Kuhteubl's discussion of your ideal client relates directly to the concept of a target market, as explained in Chapter 4 of our text. According to the text, a target market is a small group of customers with distinctive traits whose personal values align with the values of your company. Kuhteubl stresses the importance of determining your ideal client or target market so that you do not waste time and resources trying to please the masses. Having a small but loyal target market is ultimately more favorable than a large, disengaged general market. My fourth takeaway is that referrals are an important source of new clientele for interior designers. Kuhteubl refers to the fact that old clients are often willing to post reviews on your behalf or share your name with friends and family if they are happy with your work. This is due to the fact that there is an inherent trust that friends and family have with one another that causes them to go to people they have close relationships with for referrals and advice. This relates to the section on weak tie versus strong tie relationships in Chapter 2 of our text. According to the text, people are more likely to listen to business advice from weak tie relationships, because these people are usually acquaintances, than they are to listen to advice from strong tie relationships who are friends and family. Conversely, people often look to strong tie relationships over weak ones for referrals or important advice. My fifth takeaway is that Kickstarter can be a great place to start out a new business or introduce a new product for both monetary as well as intangible reasons. According to Kuhteubl, the real value in a crowdfunding campaign such as Kickstarter is that it can provide business owners with an initial following as well as provide them with invaluable feedback about their product or service. This section relates directly to the case study on Kickstarter in our text, which also highlighted many important intangible benefits that business owners reap from using this platform. Overall, I found Kuhteuble's book to be an extremely helpful guide for starting a new interior design business. I felt that this book paired nicely with the text in our class and provided industry-specific information that built upon foundational information that we learned in our class. I will definitely be keeping the book on hand for my future career as an interior designer. Thank you for listening.